This is a Sports Radio Live podcast covering your world of sports. Bryan Houston's Sports Radio Live. It's weekdays at 3 on 99.3 Talk FM, the talk of East Texas.
It is 66 in Longview.
It's time.
And after the play, Skittles. I like Skittles. I like the green ones and the red ones the best.
Today on Bryan Houston's Sports Radio Live.
John, we had heard over the weekend that Sperano would be fired at the end of the season.
19-27, Todd hailing his career as the head coach with the Chiefs.
Seahawks win for the fourth time in their last 5 games. They improved to 6-7 on the season.
Losing him will be tough because Felix Jones is not your typical every down back. I mean, he did have a good game against the Giants, but I think that you can see that he's more of the complimentary back.
On 99.3 Talk FM.
Dude, ouch!
It's Bryan Houston's Sports Radio Live, your station for Dallas Cowboys football. Brought to you by Tyler Ford. On 99.3 Talk FM, here's Bryan Houston.
How y'all are? It's Tuesday, and we're glad to have you here on Bryan Houston Sports Radio Live on 99.3 Talk FM. And we're excited to have guests today. We've got guests in the studio even, Chuck. We've got Chuck the Button Pusher.
I do, and I do it well.
You do.
With only 9 fingers. Can you dig that?
Man, I'm really sorry about the way that dog got you. I'm sorry.
It happens. It was hungry. I have 9, but I do it well. Every day.
Wow. That's
day in, day out, including holidays.
Yeah, well, just as long as you keep the dogs fed, that's all that matters.
Yeah, who let the dogs out?
That's right. We've got David Smoke coming up in a little while. We're going to talk. Oh, this is weird. We're going to talk about Khloe Kardashian coming to Dallas.
Oh, she's coming to our little cow town,
That's
huh?
right. Lamar Odom's dragging her along like the baggage she is.
Man, going to be blending in with all the criminals and inbreds. Here in the great Southwest.
Hey.
Yeah, we are. I say that with love and,
We're hoping we might lift her IQ a couple of notches, just from her being around us,
yeah.
for a change. So,
Kim will come back to town after
yes,
Miles Austin.
Something like that.
Or another basketball player to be named later.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, and we also are going to be talking at 5 o'clock hour with some folks from the AggieYell.com about the new Texas A&M coach, Kevin Sumlin. Courtney Rowland of AggieYell.com was at the press conference when they introduced him yesterday to all the Aggie faithful, and we're not even going to say anything insulting about Aggies today.
Nothing?
Well, unless I think of something, and then
when Jason's out there driving around, cruising around,
all bets are off.
Sure, you got to bait him. You got to reel him in.
Yeah, and that's not very hard.
No.
No. Just want you to know. All right, and do you like this? You like there? What? Excuse me, I'm being paged right here. Oh.
I'm on the air.
Yeah. And it wouldn't know it'd be Matt Bellner, the one guy that works at the station that should know I'm on the air right now. Idiot, put
Matty,
the phone down.
He's doing some stuff. He's doing the show.
Thank you very much. What does everyone who loves sports have in common?
Sometimes we're frustrated, sometimes we're not. I'm thinking about the last 2 weeks with the Cowboys.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking of something even broader.
I drink during games.
You drink during? Okay,
but that's me. But you know me.
But there are a lot of folks like that. But this is everybody.
I've been known to have a tall boy during commercial breaks, but
you've been known to have that during this first segment of the show.
It happens.
We've got.
I like to eat too.
There. Thank you. I hit the nose here. Everybody, no matter who you are, everybody that loves sports, loves food. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. There's nothing better than sitting down and just stuffing your face during any sporting event. That's kind of the whole point.
Quadruple stacker is good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so
triple cheese.
I'm very excited today because we're putting the band back together. When I was at CBS 19 in the mornings, we used to have the band. We would have Stuart Smith come in and we'd do movie reviews. And we would have, Cedric Fletcher would come in from Fat Cats. And, man, you have not lived until you've eaten crawfish etouffee at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Oh, it's great. Well, you've been up since 2. I mean, it's like lunch.
Sure.
So, and one of my favorite guests of all on a weekly basis was Leigh Vickery. And Leigh Vickery is now going to show us how to do a cooking segment. Thank you. See? She's going to show us how to do a cooking segment on the radio today. Are you ready for this? All right, you got your pen and pencil. You're going to take down the recipe and the whole bit.
Everybody have their note. We're all ready to transcribe everything and get it lined out.
Leigh, first of all, welcome.
Thank you. Excited to be back with you.
I love having you here. The great thing about it is not one time during the entire interview are you going to see anybody waving their arms around until their feet leave the ground trying to tell us to shut up.
Look at the right camera.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about that. Leigh came in today. She's dressed in
my pajamas.
Pajamas. I like that. See, we got all that going on today. We got all this. And Chuck, do we have? Well, he's on the phone right now. So we you got to stay with me here. Stay. There it is.
Oh no, sound effects.
No, it's not sound. This is the actual 99.3 Talk FM official kitchen. See?
Cool.
You hear it?
There goes the bacon.
See? I see. So we're going to make you. We spared no expense.
Thank you.
To make you comfortable here. We are going to do a cooking segment now.
Sure.
Okay. We love food. We like to go to ball games.
Absolutely.
You a tailgater?
Oh, I love to tailgate. I love concession stands. I think the only reason I go to the games
is for the food.
It's for the food, actually. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, she is a huge Baylor fan.
RG3.
Wow,
okay.
See. So in light of that, we're going to pretend we're going to a Baylor game.
Well, I know two things about football.
Okay.
I know RG3. And Ole Miss. And all I can tell you is Ole Miss may not win a game, but we win the party.
The Grove is fabulous.
That's what I grew up with, tailgating. The Grove. 10 acres of, when you have chandeliers hanging in your tents, you know how to tailgate.
Chandeliers in the tents, dude. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
All right, now my question is,
sure.
When I go to Louisiana and you go down to Baton Rouge for tailgate, I mean it's like a hog on a spit.
That would be where you're from.
What about the Grove?
Well, no.
It's nothing but pretty food and crystals and stuff.
Absolutely.
Like that?
I mean, I grew up at Ole Miss games. We wore church clothes to games.
Church clothes?
I wore dresses.
How could you do that?
The guys wear coat and ties.
How can you fight in those kind of clothes?
You fight gracefully.
Oh, jeez. Well, what kind of food do you eat?
Yeah, well, I mean, everything. Great Southern food. We have tablecloths on the tables, and you may have fried chicken. You may have, of course, all your grilled meats and sides and potato salad and great desserts. And I figured y'all know how to do all the bratwurst and hot dogs. And
absolutely.
You don't need me for that.
The heart attack food.
Yeah.
We love it. All right, so what have you got? We're talking about ideal tailgating.
Sure.
We're going down to New Orleans, for instance, for the BCS championship.
Or perhaps you're going to San Antonio for the Alamo Bowl.
Exactly.
To watch RG3.
Perfect. So what are we cooking today?
Well, we're from Texas, so I was thinking kind of Tex-Mexy,
okay.
And just all different things.
Okay.
Shiner beer. Am I allowed to say that?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes. Chuck just voted. He said yes. It's unanimous.
Am I allowed to say that or not?
I don't think anybody here has a problem with that.
Well, the first four guys I asked today, hey, I'm helping Bryan Houston with this tailgating thing. What are some things you like to tailgate with? The only four answers I got were beer. I was like, okay, well, I'm talking food.
Okay.
But pimento cheese is a good Southern thing.
Yes.
A good Southern spread.
Right.
And so I found this really great recipe that used Shiner beer to make Shiner pimento cheese, like a beer cheese spread.
Really?
And
okay.
yes, and so I thought definitely that needs to be a tailgating, recipe. You don't seem convinced whatsoever.
I trust you. I trust you completely.
Yeah. I fed you salmon at 6 in the morning.
That's
before.
exactly right. That's right. So tell us how to make that. Then.
Well, you just take your sharp cheddar, and you did tell me we can post these recipes for you on the website.
I'm going to put them on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we'll have it all there.
All right, great.
Okay.
So people can get the exact measurements
you
to make
know
it right. But it's just basically replacing the mayonnaise and a cheese spread with beer.
Ooh, I like this. I'm liking this sound more.
I should have brought you some.
We like her over here in Studio B.
I thought you might. I know my audience.
You do.
So,
you do. We're chopping the stuff up as we speak.
Yeah, I hear it. Where's the beer bottle?
Well, we weren't ready for that. There you go. Now we got it. All right.
But you just take a good sharp cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Sharp is important. Don't use mild. Don't use Velveeta. That stuff. Just use sharp cheddar.
Okay.
And a couple of garlic cloves minced. Like you're preparing just a good old cheese spread.
Okay.
And I would chop up a yellow onion.
Okay.
And not a white, not a red, but a yellow.
A yellow onion.
A little dash of Tabasco or sriracha. Do you like sriracha?
I've never had that.
Okay, the hot chili sauce. Just whatever you like. Either one.
The hotter the better.
Hotter the better.
Okay.
And then with your mixer, and your cheese is shredded, obviously. And so you start mixing that up with 12 ounces of room temperature Shiner beer, or an amber beer, but Shiner's what I've heard is good.
Yes, I've heard that too. I would not know.
I don't know personally. No, anyway, and then just it'll be a creamy spread. It won't be chunky. It'll end up being kind of creamy. Taste it. Add a little salt and pepper. Maybe add a little cayenne pepper if you like it a little bit hotter.
That sounds good.
Keep it refrigerated. It'd be great on little sandwiches or crackers.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
But I thought that'd be a good little dip to take tailgating.
Okay.
And one thing I want to talk about before I leave too is temperature. I know that's a boring thing, but it's like picnic food.
Right.
Keep your cold food cold. Keep your hot food hot, or you'll be sick out there.
Yeah, you don't want you don't want to do that.
Yeah, under 40 degrees actually is what
Okay.
you want to keep that cheese spread.
Okay.
So I thought that would be a good thing to start with.
Pimento cheese.
Tailgating.
And what's the official name of this pimento cheese? Is beer pimento cheese?
Yeah, beer pimento cheese or
Okay.
Shiner pimento cheese. Either way.
I like that.
Yeah, beer pimento cheese kind of works.
Kind of like it. I'm liking the sound of this already.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can't be the Baylor beer pimento cheese.
Probably not.
We'll have to call it the LSU.
Yes. Oh, that would be very easy.
Yeah, that
then.
might work. The Dixie beer pimento cheese.
Oh man.
Okay. And then you got your grill going.
Right.
So I thought tacos might be fun. Flank steak tacos.
Yeah.
You can marinate your meat ahead of time. And flank steak is so thin, it cooks quickly over direct heat, 3 or 4 minutes per side, and you're done.
Sweet.
But if you got your flour tortillas and your corn tortillas, you can keep your grill going with your flank steak. And I like to marinate mine in a little pineapple juice, brown sugar, soy, a little honey maybe if I don't use brown sugar, a little vinegar. Put that in your Ziplocs, take it with you to your tailgate, and you're ready to go when you get there. But you'll have that out with you could do chicken the same way or shrimp with your tortillas. Easily turn that into quesadillas for your kids if they like, quesadillas.
Yeah.
And then you can make it special with like a corn salsa. I've got a recipe for a great grilled corn salsa, and I'll put that on your Facebook too.
Okay.
But you've got your grill going, so grill your, put some little olive oil and salt and pepper on your corn on the cob. Grill that. Take the kernels off of it, mix it with chopped tomatoes, onions, really whatever, almost like a corn pico de gallo, and that's great as a dip with chips and Fritos, and great on your tacos as well. So I thought we'd go that direction.
An additional Shiner.
Yeah, but pace yourself, Brian. Pace yourself. You got to enjoy the food.
Totally understand.
And one thing I've been reading about when I was, researching for you today.
She's preparing. She did homework for this.
She researched?
Yes, it's scary, isn't it?
We show up.
Yeah. Well, you probably know all this innately. I got to learn as I go here, but
you don't know us very well.
yeah, you fly by the seat of your pants all the time.
Totally.
Well, me too. But do you know about brick chicken?
No.
Do you know what that is?
Brick chicken. Now I know about beer chicken. I mean a beer can chicken where you park it on the
Shiner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, brick chicken is kind of like pressed chicken or chicken under a brick. That's what you'll see it in all those cooking magazines you read about.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, all of them.
But
all 15 of them.
Like a half chicken, you split it.
Okay. Okay.
And you've got your great seasoning, whatever you like, whatever chicken rub, a little olive oil, whether it's a spicy barbecue rub flavor or just a mixture of different, oregano and that garlic, that kind of thing. Well, you cover your chicken, and you need your mouth's watering. I just saw you.
I like it. That sounds good.
Brian's mouth's watering.
There you go.
Anyway, and so this is skin on chicken too.
Skin on.
We're not in boneless, skinless chicken
We're not
breast
into
world.
healthy at all
No.
right here. Okay, good.
But you put that on your chicken breast, and when you put it on your hot grill, you have a brick,
Yes.
like you would put on a house brick.
Okay.
Wrap it in aluminum foil, because in case it's dirty, or
Right.
and you put that on top of the chicken, half chicken. Close your grill, cook it for like 20-25 minutes. It presses, it gets that heat in the chicken. It's delicious.
Coming from both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
Okay.
Turn the chicken over,
Right.
and I'll put all the directions for you.
Okay.
So people can really follow it. You just flip it over, put the brick back on there, finish it off. It's delicious.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
And then, of course, top it off with more Shiner.
Yes, absolutely. I know. And then you're good to go.
And then it's time for a nap before the ball game.
Do people make it from the tent to the stadium? I just wonder.
At LSU games?
Yeah. Or is that all the same? Well,
they start early.
What's great, though, is, tailgating is so sophisticated now. There are electrical hookups for everything.
I know.
So I didn't realize, I'm talking to Donnie Thedford this morning about, Don sells little tailgating grills,
Right.
and he said, "Oh, people buy TVs and they
it's
hook them
ridiculous.
up." And I didn't know that.
Oh, we're not talking about little poor. We're talking about these 82-inch.
Yeah, the kind we wish we had at home.
Yeah,
And,
and set them up under a tent with a dish.
And they just seriously a dish and everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, they'll go sit in the parking lot. And they won't even bother going into the game.
Well, that's okay, I guess.
I mean, they would just sit there and watch the game and eat.
But I didn't even know you had electricity. I obviously don't tailgate enough. I need to
Well,
do that more, obviously.
In Louisiana, it's a new thing, but we're doing better.
Yeah,
we're coming along.
You're getting away from the alligator on the creek side and
exactly
moving
right.
to the stadium.
You know, you eat whatever you kill, and I mean roadkill or anything. So just keep those recipes coming there. So all right, so we're gonna take these recipes,
Sure.
and we're gonna post them on my Facebook page, and also we'll post them
I'll
on
post
yours
on mine too.
for sure.
And I have a dessert too.
Oh,
Unless are we out of time?
Dessert? Are you kidding me? We're never out of time for dessert. Are you joking?
Keep the kitchen going.
Yeah.
Get this. She's got dessert cooking too.
Well, I don't want to. I mean, unless we need to. Okay. Well, I was trying to think, what could you do for dessert out there grilling? And
Shiner.
Yeah, gosh, I really started something. Can you have a beer dessert?
Of course you can.
I know.
Like bread pudding with booze on it. Okay.
Yes,
And then we're done.
That's right.
Brian, you're genius. Good suggestion.
Thank you very much.
And now I'm going to have to come up with something now that we're stuck on all that. But okay, I thought, a s'more. How fun would that be? Well, little did I know, s'mores are the official dessert of tailgating. I now know after my research today. See,
the official dessert of tailgating.
Now, I don't
really?
know who decided that. I don't know who gets to, name that. Probably Hershey's.
Yeah, I'm just thinking Hershey's.
Hershey's are the graham
graham
cracker people, probably.
Yeah.
But s'mores are a lot of fun tailgating, and you're thinking, well, how do you do that? You don't just do it like you would over a campfire.
Right.
But take your graham crackers, and instead of Hershey's, have you ever had Nutella hazelnut chocolate spread? Nutella?
I've heard of it, but I've never
Okay.
had it. I've heard it's great.
You must.
It's like used instead of peanut butter.
Yes,
right?
and then you will like me even more once you try this. It's
all
delicious. So I thought, okay, put your graham cracker down, put the Nutella chocolate hazelnut spread on your graham cracker, your marshmallow. Peanut butter chips would be good on there too.
Man.
Put your other graham cracker on top, wrap it in foil. And then put it on your grill.
Okay.
In about 5 to 7 minutes, it's melted, ready to go.
Rock and roll.
So you won't have that char on your marshmallow. If you have an open flame, I guess you could go for it like a fire. But that's what the official tailgating s'mores site told me. Wrap it in foil.
Sounds excellent.
Doesn't that sound
the
good?
The whole peanut butter thing too. I'm a
know
peanut
it.
butter fan.
I
so.
am too.
Yeah, I like
am
peanut
too.
butter too.
Oh man,
And peanut butter chips.
Yes.
You can melt a Reese's on it. Wouldn't that be good?
Oh man, listen.
I'm just getting clammy just listening to this stuff talk.
You're shaking.
She does this too, man. She just continues to think about these. Next thing you know, you got like a month's worth of recipes all planned out for you.
Chicken with a brick, s'mores, shiners, yikes, heaven.
See, what's perfect is LSU games, or A&M games or wherever. When you get through with the brick, you can use it as a weapon if you'd like.
Oh, ouch! Not the Baylor game.
It's a referee target. It's awesome. Well, Leigh, we got the band back together.
I love it. I hope. Let me come back. I'll take call-in questions.
Oh man, this would be awesome. I mean, and the thing about it, not one time did anybody go rap.
No, I know. I didn't get nervous or throw something or drop something.
I mean, it's perfect, and we didn't have to mess it up and start over. Believe me, we've had to do that a few times, which is kind of hard when you've already used all of your ingredients.
Okay.
Oh, you have no idea. We would have nothing in our pots and pans, acting like we're cooking something because they had to retape it or whatever.
Oh, you fake it? Okay.
Yeah, completely.
Of course you fake it. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
It's TV.
I'm not a TV.
Fake.
I've watched TV, but I've never participated in it.
Well, trust me, it's not something that makes your appetite go crazy after you get through with it.
I understand. So, you like sausage, but you don't want to see how it's made. I get it. I get it.
So you happy about RG3? I guess everybody in the Baylor family and the Vickery home was celebrating this weekend.
Yes, we were screaming and hollering. He's such a great guy.
Class act.
I love it when the good guys win, Tim Tebow.
I was going to ask you what you thought about Tim Tebow.
I think he's remarkable, wonderful. I mean, win or lose, really, forget all that. He's just doing what he knows to do.
Cool.
Doing it well. And I love all the attention he's getting for personal reasons.
Outstanding. See, she knows her sports. She knows what's going on.
You have pretty much summed me up right there. Ole Miss, Tim Tebow, and Robert Griffin Jr. I mean, the third, excuse me.
It's
and
the
that's
great trifecta there. That's all you need.
That's all I know.
Well, Leigh, we really appreciate you coming in today. It was great.
Well, you're so sweet to ask me.
I mean, I feel like it's old home week or something.
I'll bring food next time. Sorry, and Shiner.
We like her.
Yeah.
We like her a lot.
We do. We liked her a lot of TV stations, too, when she'd come in.
Wow.
Too.
I mean, if you feed people, they like you.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
All the time. And we're totally that way. You got to feed us or else we don't like you. So.
That's how I got married, I think, actually.
Whoa.
How I found a husband.
Ronnie, I hope you're not listening right now.
No, I mean, I fed him well.
Totally understand.
Yeah.
Hey, great to have you here. If we don't see you before the holidays, Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, you too. Your
we
family
love
too.
You.
Yeah,
love
you too.
Okay. All right, Leigh Vickery. And right now, let's check in with Chuck and get to the sports flash. Chuck.
Hey.
This is a Sports Radio Live podcast covering your world of sports. Bryan Houston's Sports Radio Live. It's weekdays at 3 on 99.3 Talk FM, the talk of East Texas.